Right, Matt, a frustrating 4-2 defeat here against Wakefield. What's your overall thoughts on today's game?
Yeah, it was kind of the definition of game two halves. I think first half, intensity wasn't there, the shape wasn't there. We talked about half time, but we take full responsibility of that. Like from my point of view as the manager, like we had to make some changes, and overall we changed things up at half time. We had a chat, and we had quite an honest chat about what had gone wrong and what was going right. Second half, we changed the shape a little bit, put bodies forward, especially after their penalty. We knew we had to go for it, so we just kind of went all-out attack just about, and that was much more a performance that we're used to. Like all of a sudden, we were linking up play really well. We were playing 1-2, touching it in tight areas, finishing. The opportunities to pull back for finish were there, and we just couldn't get across the line. Obviously, Eve's really unlucky with the penalty, and she'll be disappointed. But she's dug us out enough times this season in terms of other games and things like that. But then the bounce just up, like for Becky, it was just unlucky, and it's one of them days where I don't think we can, like looking back, the last I said at the end there's not much we could have given in that second half to get that ball over that line. They've come off absolutely knackered, and like I say, that's a much more satisfying second half performance, but at the end of the day it's still 3 points dropped.
Yeah, I guess I should start with the positives. Eve did manage to get a goal early on, and Erin did get one towards the latter stage of the game, so just how pleased are you for them to begin the score sheet today?
Yeah, it was great. Obviously having Eve back on the score sheet was good, and she had plenty of opportunities too. The link up play and the build up play was tremendous in terms of pulling the midfield and the attack together. Erin's obviously a different kind of striker, but came in and did a job, and she knew exactly what she needed to do, and she played it with the intensity we needed to. And if you give Erin opportunities in those tight areas in the 6-yard box, she'll put them away more times than not. But overall, it was the second half. It was performances across the pitch. I think Jen deserves a special shout out, because I think when she went off after kind of 10-15, that's when our intensity dropped, because we started really bright, and then Jen came off and the shape was disrupted a little bit, and then when Jen came back on in the second half, again the intensity lifted again. So all over the pitch there was standout performances. It just wasn't our day.
Yeah, and I suppose today shows that you can't underestimate anyone. Obviously we saw it at Harrogate the first time. These teams can compete and they can pose a threat, so we do need to be up for the challenge.
I don't think we underestimated them at all. I think we knew what we were about, and we just started slowly. I think we were desperately unlucky at times. I think the first goal looked well offside. Their play was kind of like surprised when it was given, and you could see that. The second one, I don't understand how it's a free kick to them when I think Zoe's bundled over. And then from there it's an uphill task. But like I say, it's one of them games of football. I don't think it's a case of we didn't see it coming. We knew they're good. We knew the league kind of isn't really fair at the minute. They had a lot of turmoil and players leaving and stuff. It was just we weren't ourselves rather than kind of underestimating them. But like I say, we just ourselves down.
Yeah, how do you think the girls reacted to that setback, especially in the second half? As you said, it was really good in comparison.
The second half, it was a perfect response. Like they've come off there, obviously they're gutted, and I said to them at the end, I said I'm not going to patronise them and tell them not to be disappointed, because of course they will be, but they should be so proud. But the good thing from me as a manager is that they were already saying that before I even started talking. Some of the senior players, the more experienced players were saying like, look, yeah, we've lost the game, but the season isn't defined by 2 games. Obviously we've had a disappointment last weekend where it could have gone either way. We've had another one this weekend, but teams have them blips. We're having our blip a bit later than some of the other teams in the league have, but results, like you just look at other results from today, and there's still slip-ups going on all over, and I think this is a league where anyone can beat anyone, and whether that's kind of Harrogate or Redcar or Wakefield today, or the teams towards the top end. Like, everyone's capable of winning, everyone's capable of slipping up, and we've just got to make sure that we're in amongst it for as long as we can. Try and bring probably a couple of new bodies in over the next couple of weeks. We've got a week off, and just try and reinforce a bit, because that's another thing we have players missing today. But we just got to keep moving forward.
Yeah, as you've mentioned, a week off next week. Do you think the girls kind of need that week to sort of get back into the swing of things, you know, and improve the performance today?
As a coach, that you kind of want the next game as quick as you can. For this one, I'd play on Tuesday night if we could, to try and put this one behind us, but it gives us 4 sessions to really nail what we need to nail, and the lasses at the end are saying what they think they need to work on, and from a manager's point of view, and they're saying the same things that we're thinking on the sideline. It's a really positive thing, 'cause it shows that self-awareness and that development within the group. So we've got to move forward from it, and like I say, I wish we had a game next weekend, but the break might be good for it, and then we'll be ready for Redcar at home in 2 weeks.